it your way.
Welcome to the crash course in meals and meal planning. This is where the rubber meets the road. Meal planning, it's a new concept to most people because we spend our whole lives eating whatever foods or meals are served to us or picking out the foods we want and enjoy and then eat them in whatever amounts we feel like. What would you like? We've been asked that our whole life. I find myself asking my kids, what would you like to eat? What do you want to eat? Every day. So you just are conditioned to eating what you want and whatever amounts you want. What my kids want usually is junk and snacks. So it's more like, what do I need? What do I need to eat? And that's meal planning. What do I need to hit my nutrition goals, to feel my best, to be healthy, be happy? And then I can enjoy what I want after I eat what I need. So eat your meal, and then maybe you'll get a dessert. Meal planning takes some thinking and deliberate choices to ensure that it is CFAF for you, safe, effective, efficient, easy, flexible, affordable, and fun. Create meals and meal plans that allow you to, 1, fuel your body with the right amount of macros, micronutrients, and water. Your meals and meal plans will keep you feeling satiated from what you eat and drink, so you're not going to have much hunger in between meals, and you're going to feel full and happy at the end of a meal. And it allows you to enjoy eating. And then even as you make changes to long-ingrained eating habits, so you don't change what you eat or how much too drastically. You'll start to enjoy eating your healthier meals, and you'll still get to enjoy your special meals, your desserts, your junk foods, your alcohols, just in the right amounts. 80% healthy, 20% fun. We're bound that. I'm probably closer to 90-10. The fit and prime recommendation is you stick to your BAMs. Create some basic anchor meals, your BAMs. These are going to meet criteria 1 and 2. They're going to fuel you, make you feeling full. These will make up 80 to 90% of your meals during the week. BAMs will generally consist of meats and eggs, fruits and veggies, with some grains and starches, not as much as you normally eat, and you can have more grains and starches around workouts. Below are some examples of BAMs for each meal. Try to come up with a few BAMs for each meal, and you rotate through them throughout the week. I eat pretty much the same thing for breakfast every day. I ate 4 eggs, I ate 4 pieces of ham, I have some berries, and about 20 ounces of water. So this would be like a more normal-sized person breakfast. Lunch BAM, 6 ounces of chicken with some steamed veggies, typical lunch for me. I'll probably be more than 6 ounces. A snack BAM, protein shake. After every workout, I have a protein shake. But you could also do something like Greek yogurt with berries. It's a high-protein snack. You could have baby carrots, carrots with hummus. Dinner BAM, 8 ounces of steak, grilled veggies, and rice. More rice or pasta if you had a workout. These are simple BAMs. These are simple, easy to make meals, nothing complicated. These are single ingredient recipes, and you can eat these and feel satiated, get all the nutrients you need. And then throughout the week, you're going to have a SPAM from time to time, special meal where you're eating out, you're eating ice cream, or you're eating whatever, or even eating like a giant BAM. Like you go out to eat and you're like, I'm eating healthy food, but I'm eating a lot of it. That's fine. That's fine. I love that. I do that all the time. And those make life worth living. But on normal days, you're keeping it lean, you're getting your protein in, you're getting your micronutrients in, you're getting your water in, and you're in a calorie deficit, and you're burning off body fat, and you still get to enjoy those special meals that put you in a little bit of a calorie surplus, but in the long run, you're still in a calorie deficit because you are sticking to BAMs 80 to 90% of the time. Fit and Prime recommendation number 2, plan your SPAMs, special atypical meals, SPAMs. Enjoy them throughout the week, a couple a week, maybe 1 to 2, 3, and it depends. Depends what you're doing that week. Each week's can be different. Sometimes it might be 0. You might be like, I'm going to be very strict, just do BAMs this week. SPAMs include foods you don't normally eat in BAMs. So it's good to include protein in a SPAM, but you're going to have more carbs, fats, alcohol. You're going to have like a heavy pasta. You're going to have desserts. You're going to have alcohol, whatever. Try to plan out your SPAMs in advance. Like if you look at the week ahead, I have a party on Thursday. I have a wedding on Saturday. I have a holiday. I'm going to go out with the family. You're probably hopefully not going to do all of these in 1 week, but maybe you have one a week, or every few weeks you have an event and you're like, I'm going to eat whatever I want at that. And trust me, I do. I went to a wedding a few weeks ago and they had a candy table and I was plowing some candy and I loved it. Sometimes you may have an unplanned SPAM. That happens. Your friends want to take you out after work and I don't know, go enjoy yourself, cut loose. That's okay. Enjoy it without guilt. And if you have an unplanned meal where you're tempted to eat foods, you can still stick to the BAM. You don't have to go overboard. You don't have to eat pizza and burgers, but, just don't overthink it. It's okay. It's okay if you eat those unplanned. A flexible diet includes a good amount of structure, BAMs, along with some spontaneity. Okay? Let's keep it CFAF. The first F is flexibility. The last F is fun. keep it flexible and fun. So we're going to dive more into BAMs and SPAMs in the Get Lean course, and we go into more like meal plans and sample meal plans, and that's part of the calorie macro calculator is a grocery list and cutting meal plans, and you build your own meal plans, and that's all in the Fit and Prime Transform community. So there, if you want to help building meal plans, join that community. It's really great. We get into it, we share meals and what we're doing, but